All right, well, we are out here on Crescent Lake again. And if you saw the last video, I was out here in the kayak. I've made a couple changes. I went ahead and brought my heavier trolling rods from the boat because all the fish I landed into were real big. And so I just went kind of beefy. The other thing is I brought the big net. So last time I lost what I think was the biggest fish of the day, and probably in my top 10 lake trout. I just couldn't quite get it in the net. So this one has, even only extended halfway, it has a longer handle so I can get out a little further. And then more importantly, it's got the bigger basket. It's significantly bigger. So hopefully that, helps me avoid what happened last time. Right now I'm just doing some trolling, kind of hunting for fish. I'm going to do some jigging. I'm just top lined right now. It's early season. Oftentimes I catch fish, top lining maglips and limans, rapalas, those kind of things. I do mostly run the limans. I feel like I have a higher catch rate, but right now I'm running a maglip and a liman, and we'll just see what hits. I'll probably change some colors, change some depths. I'll hook on some clip weights as I move out into deeper water and, bury these lures down in the depths and just see what we can come up with. So hopefully some fish to come. Oh, fish on. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, fish on. Feels like a good one too. I'm just gonna keep pedaling because I have this other rod out. Oh, it feels really good. But what I am gonna do is reel that clip weight in. So that it doesn't get tangled. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, it feels really good. Alright, well, that click you just heard is me losing audio on the lapel mic. I do have a bunch of audio after this because I turn on my chest cam. So fortunately the audio on that GoPro is still working. So this fish I caught in about 130 feet of water, and I was trolling somewhere in between 1.5 and 2 miles an hour. And to get down to that depth or down in that range, I was using a 6-ounce clip weight. I was letting out 100 feet of line, hooking on that clip weight, and then letting out another 150 feet of line. And then with the lure diving a little on top of the depth of the clip weight, it got down in where it got in front of this fish, and it decided it couldn't resist. This fish ended up being 33 inches long, and it was just a hair under 10 pounds. Fought really hard. It was a really fun fish to catch. And I did bring it up fast enough, however. I had to use the descending device to get it back down there, but it descended very well, so I'm sure it's doing just fine. This is on a brand new color from Lyman Lure. As soon as I saw the picture of this on their site, I knew it was going to be a hot lure. And the first time in the water, within the first 20 minutes, it put this fish in the kayak, so pretty exciting. Okay, got a quick picture. We're gonna get it back in the water. All right, there we go. Great fish. All right, he is going down. Hey, baby. Good morning. Good. I'm just releasing a Laker. All right, so here I'm just talking about how I'm targeting structure. So there's kind of a shelf, and I'm reeling the weight up just a little bit. I had it down 175 feet out after I'd hooked on the clip weight, so I'm just reeling it a little bit to try to make sure I don't snag on the bottom as this shallows up just a little bit. It shallows up to about 110 feet of water, and right as I'm reeling this, this fish hammers it. So this is as soon as I hook into it, you can see, I mean, it is just bending the rod over. I am very certain that it is a brute of a fish. So I actually end up kind of pedaling to keep tension on the fish, and I get this other rod in and remove the clip weight and get the lure all the way in. It's kind of risky to, stick that back in the rod holder, but I felt like I had a good hook set and I wanted to ensure that I just didn't have a big tangled mess. So I get this rod in, and then I focus on, fighting this fish without any worry that I'm going to be tangled. Sometimes they really wake up and you just never know what they're gonna do. So I'm gonna kind of change the camera angle a little since we're fishing off this side. Got about 50 more feet to the clip weight. Well, I guess that was a good choice to come back out from shore early season, like this, late winter, early spring. I catch a lot, even over the next couple months. Oh yeah, its head shaking. Woo, woo. Just, up close to shore. So, whoa. Yeah, I'd say it's decent. At least as big as that last fish. Maybe a hair bigger. Yeah, when I first hooked into it, I thought it was definitely a bigger fish. That's why I reeled this one in. But we'll see. So, talk a little bit about these structures. So, these are just, anywhere that you have a significant transition. So I'm targeting flats that drop into deep, points that jut up out of the bottom, and even kind of steep shorelines that have, more significant depth change, which is kind of what I'm fishing on this shoreline. There's not a lot of like underwater peaks or ridges and stuff like that in this lake. So you're just trying to hit areas that there's just some fluctuations in the topography. Oh, he just was wrapped and came unwrapped. That always makes me nervous. He just unwrapped again. That's often when they throw the hook. Whoa. Make sure I'm not too tight. Yeah. Whoa. So we got him at 50 feet. I can see him on the fish finder. He's pulling us around. Definitely some head shakes. Haven't seen him yet. I got him to 30. We may have to descend this one as well. Oh, maybe not. For a second I thought he was just barreling out and gonna float to the surface. Oh, there he is. See a little bit of color down there. We're just going to give it a second to see if it'll burp out a little. It's risky because you can lose them, but I haven't seen a lot of bubbles. Now granted, I haven't had it right under me, so it could have been burping out good. All right. I think we're going to call that good. Oh, maybe. And try to get it in the net. There, it's burping a bunch. Good. I think it's about the same as that other fish. It just hit like a, oh, maybe a little bigger. Oh, it's burping good now. Whoa, 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 it's really going crazy. Oh, it's bigger. It's at least fatter, for sure. Over the 10-pound mark. Probably 32, 33-ish, I would guess. Well, maybe even a little bigger than that. Sweet, that fire tiger did it again. Oh, yeah, a lot bigger. Good deal. That's a solid fish right there. And this one I do not think I'll need to descend. It's really spunky, not at all acting like it's, oh come on, like it's barotraumed. Man, I'm loving these new You gonna quit? Oh, come on. These new J hooks on these limans, because this guy is just rolling and it hasn't got caught in the net at all, which is great. Come on. Oh, of course, now it hooks in the net a little. Oh, no, it didn't. Doing the death roll. Dude, you're gonna roll. Come on. All right. And we've got, oh yeah, that's a lot bigger. Oh wow. So I've got 12, 13, 14, oh, let's see, 16, 17 pounds. Yeah, maybe a hair under 17, but you know, it's kind of hard to tell at this scale. At least 16 and a half, and I would say pretty easily 17 pounds, so almost double. I'm just trying to get him unwrapped. Almost double what that last fish was, which is awesome. So it's hard to get an exact measurement in the kayak, but this fish ended up measuring roughly 37 inches. Alright, well this was the final fish of the day. Right after I released this fish, the wind kicked up really hard and I just trolled my way back to the boat dock. So I was very pleased that this fish didn't need to be descended. As soon as I got it turned back into the water, it started wanting to pull away, and I just let it rest for a little bit and then sent it back to the depths. So I appreciate you watching. Please let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully I get this audio stuff figured out. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you later and fish on.